Hey everyone, it's Jay from the GameBustersUK. Welcome back to Yu-Gi-Oh! Duels of the Roses. Now, I made a slight hiccup last time, and we were supposed to go to Stonehenge to fight none other than Seto. Now, I did defeat Seto. Yeah, I defeated Seto, and there's a little cutscene. But basically, I screwed something up. I can't remember what I did because this was like a month ago or more, maybe a month and a few weeks, about 6 weeks or so. So it was quite a while ago since I've played this, unfortunately. And somewhere along I didn't save it. Or no, I saved it, sorry. And I only realised that the recording screwed up. So unfortunately you missed the battle and the little scene of basically me fighting Seto. Now the good thing is we can indeed fight Seto. So I'm going to do that. Of course, it's technically just Blue Eyes White Dragon. So apologies, we won't be actually doing it by the book because I saved it and I realised that the recording screwed up. So we do have to fight Seto again. So I'm just going to fight him and just basically show you how he plays, what his deck is like, and then, you know, try and carry on with the story. So I do apologise for that. So this is like the Stonehenge field. He's got well for Kyber anyway. So he's just got you know, grass, meadow field, and a forest field, and then just straight blankless. So now the first thing he will do is, because his deck leader is Blue Eyes and it's at the highest deck leader level that he can be, he can actually move his deck leader twice. So he'll move over here, and then he'll move here, and he always sort of stays here unless you try and corner him. In a way, his strategy is go here, summon a monster here, try and take me out from here. That way, he's quite hidden, and I have to, you know, it has a bit of an effort to get around to chase him down. That's always his strategy. But anyway, I'm just gonna make more meadow, why not? By using the Sogen. I don't know if it's Sogen or if it's Sojin. Sogen sounds better. I've always known it to be Sogen anyway. So yeah, he does that and then move to the right 2 spaces because he has that ability. He's like the only one I know who has that ability, so yeah. I'm gonna put my tactical warrior in defense mode. Wait until I've got some warriors out there, some decent ones if I can. And then I'll power him up. So as you may have guessed, he's got kind of like dragon deck. I mean, he hasn't got loads of dragons. You know, obviously his main one is Blue Eyes. He's got Kaiser Dragon. He's got that weird Mitsunari Dragon or whatever it is. I think that's like 2250 attack, 2350 defense. I think it is. I can never pronounce it right. It's strange. He's got Lord of D. He's actually got Sword Stalker, so watch out for that. And Royal of Decree. Now if you don't know what Royal of Decree is, I don't think we've encountered it yet. Royal of Decree, what it actually does is prevents anyone from using a trap, including him. So, you know, if he wants to use a trap, it won't work. If I want to use a trap, Royal of Decree will automatically negate it, unfortunately. I don't expect this to be too strong, but find out. So yeah, he has that. Judgment! Yeah! Here we go, folks. Back in the action. Pooyah! Woot woot! Move it to the left, bitch. Now let's go. Let's see what he's gonna do. Oh no, it was a Blue Eyes! Oh, alright then. Perfect! Goodbye, Blue Eyes White Dragon. There's his main threat, is pretty much gone now. The only way he can get Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon, which he does have the Ultimate Ritual. But I've only seen him use it once, and he had like 8 cards in his deck. So, you know, very, very, very rarely. Put it that way. You know what? I'm just gonna put this here. Blue eyes? Well, I can beat it. So he's got 2 blue eyes in the field. Oh, okay. Did not expect that. He doesn't normally get blue eyes early in the, not too early in the game, not 2 at least. So that's different. I used to have quite a lot of trouble with him when I was younger. I don't know why, but ever since I got older, it's like I've just been more lucky, I guess. I don't really know. Smooth judgment over there. Let's just put impress judge. Impress judge there, so that he can't summon anything in that spot. So that's his main. That's his main goal. So, and then I'll try and think about trying to corner him. Like I say, he'll try to. He can move twice, which makes it a little bit of a pain, of course. And oh, and his 3rd blue eyes. Oh wow, there's all your cards gone, mate. He does have a monster reborn, so watch out for that. Sometimes he brings back Sword Stalker, but I doubt he's got rid of his sword. No, it's just literally 3 blue eyes. And as you guessed, you can't win blue eyes white dragon that way. There's different possibilities of winning it. Sometimes you can win it if you have 3 red eyes black dragons. Sometimes I think you can win it from Sewagin. It's normally fairly powerful cards, fairly powerful rare cards. Some weaker rare cards can give you blue eyes. I think that's just depending on how rare it is, or it's just luck, probably. It's just luck, you know. But that's how I got blue eyes before anyway. I used 3 red eyes. I got 3 red eyes and put them together on the slot machine, and I was so happy because I'm quite rubbish at the slot machines. So that's anti-Raigeki, which if you didn't know, basically negates Raigeki. Well, it doesn't negate it, but I think it prevents your monsters from being destroyed or something like that. No, it does on the fire. Okay, I'm thinking of White Hole. Ignore me. White Hole, which I've probably mentioned, just basically keeps the other player's monsters safe, and only, you know, yours disappear into the dark hole or whatever. So it's a pretty decent card if used correctly. Like, let's put Roaring Ocean Snake out there. It's a decent card. One of my favourite water cards, or aqua cards, just because it's quite strong and it's got a pretty decent effect. So, I mean, you know, I suppose I would go to say really that some effects in these games are a bit overpowered. Ryoku. But we don't know what that is yet, do we? No. Well, I've just blocked you in, almost. Almost. Yeah, you know, why not? I'll summon Axe Raider, and then I'm just gonna Tactical Warrior. Booyah! That'll do, folks. That'll do. That'll do, donkey. That'll do. It's gonna protect himself. Oh no, maybe not. Well, he knows he'll survive, and he'll probably like. Well, first I'm gonna do this. He doesn't really tend to have any traps, you know. Probably why he has Rile the Crew, which makes sense. I win. There you have it. We've beaten Seto. Yeah. Roaring Ocean Snake for the win! Woo! Oh yeah. Ay. Done. I'm definitely happy with my deck at the moment. It's pretty decent, really. Oh, look at that, Tactical Warrior, and all he does is just power up, so. We're still recording, we are. I had a look at that a minute ago, and it was like chugging, and I was like, no. Yeah, so this is literally all we can get, because there's a lot of cards that we can't actually have from him, unfortunately. You know, I'm just gonna try and get Dragon Treasure if I can. Oh, look at that, done. Yay. Post a Dragon and Dragon Treasure. That's pretty much what I wanted, so I'm happy. That's good. You might even be able to get blue eyes for 3 Kaiser Dragons, but I'm not sure. You might have to just look that up, or I'll look it up. Yeah, so here this would be like, you know, oh crap, I lost, blah blah blah. But then he'll be like, oh, you know, even though I lost, you know, I have great respect for your power. Then he goes all like, ah, thank you for doing this, because now I have all the rose cards, blah blah blah, as you see at the bottom. Now I'm going to summon the great, no, I'm going to do the great summon, and summon the old great one. And the great one wants to kill us. And if you notice here, on Seto, if you look at his picture, it says L and R to change. Now, obviously, because we haven't done the scene, and the same the opponent is in Stone Age, we can actually switch to him right now. So let's do it. And he's summoned none other than this guy here, Mamwedan Fablir. I never really knew what to say about that name. Yeah. But anyway, he has an incredible deck cost of 1985. He wants to take us out, basically. So let's show him. Let us see what you're made of, shall we? Prepare yourself for battle. Yeah, well, bring 'em on, spasticated name. Dude. Oh, yeah. And yeah. So his field is pretty much almost exactly the same, but the main field here is Crushed Dream, which is a bit of a disadvantage for me. I knew this would happen, of course, but I didn't want to faff around with my decks, so I'm just, you know, I just wanted to go for it, sort of thing. So I've been working quite a lot this week. I personally don't know if they meant to do that, because I'm supposed to work across 5 days, and the hours is, you know, minimum is 30 or sort of thing, unless of course you ask to do less, but most people do 30 or more. I tend to do 40. I mean, I wanted full time anyway. I kind of need full time now. But this week has been very long, because my last shift I had 3 days from my last shift, and then I worked another 5 days on top of that for this week, so it's been 8 days without a break. So it's basically 5 days and then you get like a break. I mean, it's not all together. It could be like, you know, you could work 2 days, then have a break, then work another 2, then have another break, and then next shift, or, you know, or in this case 5 days and then have 2 days off together, but it's still 8 days, you know. I'll admit I've been meaning to inquire about it. I mean, I'm sure doing the rota must be really difficult for them, for my manager and that and stuff. But still, 8 days. I've been really wanting this break, I tell you. You know, it's been crazy at work. It's been very crazy to the point where I'm probably gonna look for somewhere else to work. I don't have a goal on where I want to go at the moment, so I just literally took anything. You know, as you do when you've been unemployed for about a year or so. I think you get to the point where, yeah, you know what, I kind of need the money, but I'm not feeling this job. I'm really starting to I'm not getting depressed, but I am starting to get kind of stressed at this job, and you know, I'm not happy. You know, it's getting a bit mad and a bit crazy, and it's not really my kind of thing. I went for it. I've been giving it a good try on that. I'm obviously going to keep on it as long as I can, but I'm finding it difficult. I'm struggling. I am. I don't know. It might have been because I've been unemployed for such a long time, and I've never actually had a job, because this is my first official job technically. You know, that I'm like this. But yeah, you know, honestly don't know what to do. You know, it's difficult when you don't have a goal in mind and what sort of job you want to do. You know, you just go for anything, but you know, it doesn't mean you're going to be happy. And like some people say, you just got to do what you got to do. You know. And I know in this set of circumstances, you're probably someone who's got a job is probably thinking right now, well, you know, you can't really pick and choose. I understand in, you know, some certain situations, but I don't believe in money over happiness, or happiness over money, I should say. I can't trade money. I can't trade my happiness for money, you know. Someone says, fuck this, I'm going to give you £1,000,000, but I hate for this job, but it makes you absolutely miserable, then, you know, I don't really care at the end of the day. I don't want to know, you know. I just don't want to know. Because I'd rather be happy at the end of the day. So yeah, I haven't really talked too much about this guy. I'm just going to play it short. He has a few weak monsters, obviously, to go on the Crusher card. He does have quite a lot of powerful cards, and you might have just seen the most overpowered, ridiculous equip card ever existed in a Yu-Gi-Oh game, and that is Ryoku. This card is powerful, like overkill, because basically, deck cost 99, it reduces your opponent's LP by half, but adds the reduced amount to the powers of all monsters. So basically, I had 4,000, he equipped 2,000 onto his monster, right? Right. Out of my life points. So already, I'm already down to 1,100. But even though it seems like I'm losing, I'm not, because, you know, Swordstalker, I find him easier than another similar opponent, but I won't talk about him yet, because it's not yet. It's too early. But with one, so yeah, it's quite a lot of monsters. His deck leader is Max, and it's Skull Knight. But I think he leaves himself open too easy, in my opinion. So he's not too difficult to handle with, really, even though it may seem like it. And as you probably guessed, yeah, you don't really get much. Oh, Curse of Dragon! Yes! Yes. No. Oh, okay. Well, I got the 2 cards, but I wanted to get 3 Curse of Dragon because I think you can get Dark Magician or something. Oh wait, well, or no, or maybe I'm thinking of something else. No, you can get something rare for getting 3 Curse of Dragons. I'm certain of it. Something quite good. Oh, excuse me. What madness is this? I cannot lose. I am the guardian of the cards. Yeah, he's the guardian, basically. I forgot who he was. I haven't played this in ages. So I'm going in. Me? The guardian? Defeated? No. To have come so far, it cannot be. Yeah. I'm sorry, it's a bit of a over top there. Oh, there's a rose cards and a book. Can't read that, sorry. I leave this message for those who follow in my path. This is Seto, by the way. The guardian who falleth at the hands of man was naught but a mere mortal. Journey forth and seek the true guardian, for he shall be the one to guide thee to glory. Seto, High Mage of Emonhotep. Now I'm just going to say, Yu-Gi-Oh! Forbidden Memories, which I'm going to do pretty much straight after, I believe. I reckon so, depending on how I feel. I may change my mind, but that was the plan. These two both follow up from each other, but because I'm doing this first, it might be a bit confusing, but I'll explain it when we do it. 2 months later, Yugi Henry the 7th was officially crowned king at Westminster Cathedral on October the 30th. Seto and his Rose Crusaders were never captured, however they were never to be seen again. Whoa, Henry the 7th was credited for ending the threat of the Rose Crusaders and was dubbed Yu-Gi-Oh! Of course, not has been recorded of GBUK's contribution to the downfall of the Rose Crusaders, or whether the Rose Duelist managed to return to the proper day and age. What? You're saying I'm stuck here? You're saying I never got sent back? God damn it, Yugi! You! God damn it! The tower remains a lost chapter in the annals of history. However, a document written by the hand of Seto have survived over the years. Ah yes, this document passed through several hands, including John D. the Alchemist, Emperor Rudolph II of Bohemia, and scholar Athanasius Kircher. Auctioned off in 1912, the document found its way into the hands of Wilfred Voynich. Bloody hell, what names! An American collector of antique books, I don't know. Known as the Voynich manuscript, it remains undeciphered to this day, save for a short and mysterious inscription. This is a password for a card. That's right, this is a password for a card. I'm not going to write it down because I pretty much already know it, and I can just find it on the web anyway. But that is a password for a card. I'm not going to tell you what it is yet. But yeah, it's a decent card. Now here comes my favorite, one of my most favorite credits ever. So yeah, this is Yu-Gi-Oh! The Duels of Roses. This has been the Red Rose chapter, the end. It's not quite the end of the game yet, folks, but it is for this area. Alrighty. Here comes my most favorite credits ever. Why? Because I absolutely love the music. I am a sucker for piano musics and things like that. It just sounds really beautiful. I wouldn't quite expect it to really fit in a Yu-Gi-Oh game, but it's really nice. It shows a background of cards from opponents you've faced, and on the other you've got cards from the other side. Hint, hint. So yeah, like say Red Eyes Black Dragon is Joey's card, you know, Summon Skull is Yugi's card. So you see all the cards from everyone in the game basically, you know, you've got Mystical Elf there. But I really find this piece beautiful. This game is really good. I really enjoyed doing this playthrough. We're not quite finished yet, but we're done for this chapter, for this side of the story. Of course, we don't actually know what happened to us. We didn't, as far as we know, we didn't get sent back. So we've got to find out somehow. You know, we don't actually know what we're gonna do about that. But you know, there'll be some mystery. Maybe we have to go talk to Yugi or something. You know. But yeah, this game can be quite long. If you struggle a little bit, it can really drag. But I enjoyed this quite a lot, and I'm sort of used to it in a way. It took me a pain with some opponents every time when you start off. It's a bit like Forbidden Memories, really. You don't start off with very good cards, and it can be quite hard at times to build yourself up. You have to do a lot of grinding in that game. That's the only thing I don't look forward to too much, is the grinding. But yeah, I've been Jay. I've been Jay from the GameBustersUK. I've recorded Yu-Gi-Oh! Duels of the Roses as a Let's Play. We've done the Red Rose story, guys. Hope you've enjoyed it. I hope to see you guys for the next chapter. Take care.